Hello and welcome to SAS Junior Maths. Today we are going to be looking at expanded form of denary. Denary can also be called base 10. Now in this section we are going to be looking at how we can expand numbers in base 10. And let's look at the first question. The first question says express 45 in expanded form. Express 45 in expanded form. And if you want to look at it in this way, since we are working on base 10, we are going to expand in the likes of base 10. So let's look at it. Now, 45. I can split 45 into two parts. 40 plus 5. This 40 can also be broken down to be 4 times 10 plus 5 times 1. And I can also break it down to be 4 times 10 raised to power 1 plus 5 times 10 raised to power 0. Now, when you get to this level, then it means you have expanded in the form of base 10. So this is what this thing is talking about. It has to do with how you expand a number or a single number in the power of, in the base of 10. That's what this is talking about. So let's look at number 2. 3, 4, 5. So this can be broken down to be 300 plus 40 plus 5. And I can also say this is 3 times 10, 100 plus 4 times 10 plus 5 times 1. And this can also mean 3 times 10 raised to power 2 plus 4 times 10 raised to power 1 plus 5 times 10 raised to power 0. And let's not forget that anything raised to power 0 is 1. And 10 raised to power 1 will give us 10. Let's look at this one too. Anything raised to power 0 will give us 1. And 10 raised to power 1 is 10, and 10 raised to power 2 is 100. To make it quicker, just know that the number of zeros here will tell us the number of power it's going to be raised to when it comes to base 10. So if you see 5 zeros here, it means at the end of the day, I'll write 10 raised to power 5 here. So, and this is also a way of what? Of expanding. However, we can also use another method in expanding. Now, let me just analyze it here. Now, let's say I want to expand 45. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write base 10 here, since I am expanding in base 10, and since the topic tells us, it says expanded form of denary, and denary also means base 10. So the first thing I will do is to write this 45, then I'll write 10. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the digits by the base. So the next step is saying 4 times 10 plus 5 times 10. Then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to name the power from the right hand side to the left hand side, and I'll write 0 and 1. Let's look at another one again. 3, 4, 5 in base 10. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the base by the digits of what I'm saying here. And so it's going to be 3 times 10 plus 4 times 10 plus 5 times 10. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to name the power from right to left. And when you're naming the power, you're going to start from 0 to where it ends. So it's going to be 0, 1, 2. See, 0, 1, 2. Just like the first one, 0 and 1. And let me round up with the third one, which is 7, 5, 2, 8. So if I want to expand this, it's going to be 7,000 plus 500 plus 20 plus 8. And this can also mean 7 times, how many zeros can I find there? 3. So it means it's going to be 10 raised to power 3. 10 raised to, So it's going to be 7 times 1,000 plus 5 times 100 plus 2 times 10 plus 8 times 1. So this can also mean 7 times, I'm seeing 3 zeros, so it's simple as saying 10 raised to the power 3 plus 5 times 10 raised to the power 2 plus 2 times 10 raised to the power 1 plus 8 times 10 raised to the power 0, because anything raised to the power 0 is 1. Please, let's not forget that. Anything, this 10 raised to the power 0 is 1, 7 raised to the power 0 is 1, 50 raised to the power 0 is 1, and so on like that. So, and if I want to use this other method in expanding, then I can as well say 7528 base 10. I can multiply the digits by the base here. So it's going to be 7 times 10 plus 5 times 10 plus 2 times 10 plus 8 times 10. So once you are done with it, then you will now name the power from the right hand side to the left hand side, starting with 0. So I'm going to write 0, 1, 2, and 3. So these are the ways at which we can expand. Please don't forget to subscribe. And for those that have subscribed, please, I'll be glad if you can give my video a thumbs up so that it can reach more viewers. Thank you, and God bless.